Did you know that one of the most crushing defeats in military history occurred in 216 BC during the Second Punic War and involved a mere underdog strategy defeating the might of Rome? Welcome to the Battle of Cannae, where Hannibal Barca, the master tactician from Carthage, secured a victory so significant and analytic that military strategists still study it today. What's in it for you, the viewer? By the end of this journey, you'll uncover not just how to understand a historic battle, but will also learn the top strategies for recognizing the traits of effective leadership and battlefield tactics. Plus, you'll get the best tips for drawing lessons from history that can be applied to modern challenges, be it in your career, life decisions, or understanding of strategy. Understanding the background. Before diving into the particulars of the battle, let's set the stage. The Battle of Cannae was part of the larger Second Punic War between Rome and Carthage, two powerful contenders vying for dominance over the Mediterranean. The war erupted due to a variety of economic, political, and strategic factors, with earlier conflicts setting a fierce tone. The central figure here is Hannibal Barca, a name associated with ingenious military tactics and a fierce will to challenge Rome. After famously crossing the Alps with elephants, a feat considered impossible by his contemporaries, Hannibal showed his resourcefulness and bold strategic mind. The Battle of Cannae is a pinnacle of his military achievements. The strategic setup: Hannibal's army, although outnumbered, was excellently trained, highly motivated, and diverse, comprising not only Carthaginians, but also Celts, Iberians, and Numidians. The Romans, led by consuls Lucius Aemilius Paulus and Gaius Terentius Varro, had a much larger force, and their strategy relied heavily on overwhelming their enemies with superior numbers. Understanding the strategies. 1. Hannibal's double envelopment maneuver. Often considered a tactical masterpiece, this involved Hannibal's weaker center falling back in a calculated retreat, forming a crescent that enveloped the overextended Roman forces on the sides as they followed. 2. Roman linear assault. The Roman tactic was straightforward and brutal. Form dense infantry formations and push through enemy lines by sheer force. However, this conventional approach played right into Hannibal's hands at Cannae. Breaking down the battle now, let's explore the battle's flow in a step-by-step breakdown. Initial deployment. Hannibal placed his Gallic and Iberian infantry at the center, with African infantry on the wings. The Romans massed their heavy infantry in the middle, expecting to break through Hannibal's center. As the Roman legions pressed forward, Hannibal's center began to deliberately retreat. The Romans, thinking the enemy was faltering, pushed harder, getting further encircled. Closure of the trap. Hannibal's cavalry, after routing the Roman cavalry, attacked the Roman legions from behind. Now encircled from all sides in a classic pincer move, the Roman troops were squeezed tighter, with little room to maneuver or escape. The aftermath. The carnage was massive, with Roman casualties reported to be around 70,000, including many high-ranking officers. Hannibal's losses were significantly fewer. Lessons from Cannae. The Battle of Cannae offers several timeless lessons: flexibility and adaptation in strategy. Unlike the rigid Roman approach, Hannibal adapted his tactics based on his troops' strengths and the enemy's behavior. Importance of leadership. Hannibal's leadership style, marked by personal bravery and direct involvement, inspired his troops to perform their tactical roles with precision. Understanding the enemy. Hannibal's deep understanding of Roman tactics and psychology allowed him to predict and manipulate their moves effectively. Applying Cannae's lessons today, how can we use these insights in today's world? Whether in competitive business environments, personal goal setting, or team management, the principles of understanding your strengths, knowing your competition, and the element of surprise can be influential. Engage and reflect now. I turn to you, the viewers. Can you think of a situation in your life where understanding your opponent, be it a rival in sports, business competition, or any personal challenge, could have changed the outcome? Share your stories or thoughts in the comments below. Exciting teaser. In our next episode, we'll explore how Hannibal's strategies influenced modern military tactics and delve into how great leaders across history have implemented lessons from past masters like Hannibal. Don't forget to tune in. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see more content on historical battles and their modern-day applications. Your engagement drives us to explore more enriching topics and bring valuable lessons from the past into today's world.